We return. The Uniques have been tasked by Victor Trench, or is it Vincent Trench?
Vincent.
Vincent, yeah. Vincent Trench. Victor sounds so much better, though. Whatever.
This isn't Barovia.
Vincent Trench, our neighbor and detective, local detective of Trollskull Alley, has asked us to kill an assassin who is after his head. Morgan goes to confront the assassin, finds out that they're an alleged cleric of Tyr who has tasked him to go kill a Rakshasa. Now, Vincent Trench does not appear to be a Rakshasa.
And has been a very good neighbor as far as neighbors go.
Is a pretty chill dude. So, we kind of need proof before we, either we, accidentally kill a cleric of Tyr and be in his shit list forever, or we kill an innocent man because we were fooled by an assassin. So, we need to figure this out. And Rebecca also gave a random street urchin a job juggling at Trollskull after he nicked a gun off of Morgan.
I mean, Morgan did just leave it laying in a hallway. Yeah, and for what it's worth,
Vincent
and Volo is getting a talking the assassin
to
would be.
Volo's getting a talking to from the guards at some point too.
Can't believe Trollskull Manor just dropped down one mug in the next Volo's Guide to Waterdeep.
I mean, he won't know it was me.
Unless the guards tell him.
And then when he confronts us, he'll be like, "My friend, I would never." Unless it was really funny.
Yeah, slight retcon from last time. Y'all are not at the Blushing Mermaid. Y'all are at the Rearing Hippocampus. What did Mr. Mumbles say?
I don't know.
All right. And for what it's worth, Vincent Trench did tell you that the assassin would be disguised as a
cleric of Tyr.
Up Tyr.
But he seems to be a legitimate cleric. So bit awkward.
So where we ended, Rebecca had just got the guards to go away and gotten Cyrus back from the gun thief, since that was part of what he was juggling.
Yeah.
Morgan is back up to talk to the cleric again, only to find that the cleric was not in the room when he returned. And Kunk is going back and forth between watching the windows and watching the juggler. So Dylan's muted. What are you doing, Rebecca? You would not know yet that the guy was gone. You just know Morgan went back up to talk to him.
Yeah, I'll just head up to Kunk and have him fill me in on what the fuck is happening, because I don't exactly know. I just know that he was doing something down here for Vincent.
Right. Yeah, so he tells you what he knows of it, which you know because you gave the recap.
Yes.
Hey, Dylan.
Yep.
You have arrived back at the room, and you do not see, or you knock and there was no response of the cleric. Or I'm sorry, the priest.
I open the door.
Okay. You open the door. You see the room again. bed pretty much right in front of you. A small, like a chest at the end of it, at the foot of it. The window across the way. You do not see the man.
The window's not open.
The window is not open.
Morgan just like looks around. God damn it. And
You do hear now a splash.
a splash from
The loo.
in the room or
From so the door opens into the room and the hinges are on the right, the way you're standing. It's like the splash noise is like behind the door as the door is open, I mean. So the wall that the door would open against.
I guess I'll step in and close the door to look behind it.
There's another door.
He'll knock on that door.
You'd hear like a kind of a startled noise. Just a moment.
He's taking a
Is-
shit.
It's the same guy. Okay, right? Like it's him. It sounds like him.
The voice sounds the same, yeah.
Okay, all right. Oh, sorry, my bad. And then he'll like I don't know, sit on a chair in the room and wait for him.
Okay. After a couple moments, the door would open and the same guy would step out, although he would now no longer have on the armor. He'd have on like clerical vestments of tier.
All right, so I had basically said to this guy that I was willing to help him if what he was saying was true, but he had to prove it, or I had to, or he had to give me time so that I could basically switch out my spells to try and find out for myself.
Yeah, he said you'd have to. If you don't trust him, there's nothing he could do to prove it other than you proving it to yourself. Was essentially what it boiled down to. Like, because if he cast something or did a divine sense or whatever, it wouldn't necessarily.
We'd have to take him at his
You'd
word.
still just be taking his word for it, and you're not wanting to take his word for it now. So what difference would that make? Was basically what he said.
Right. But he is in fact giving me the time, right?
Yeah, he said he'd delay it by a day.
Yeah, he said he could delay it by a day, but no more, because he couldn't allow basically he couldn't allow that evil to be walked around longer than he had to.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah, Morgan would just say to him, yeah, someone took my stuff. I had to go and grab it real quick. Almost was an accident. It's all good now, but yeah, I'll I'll talk to my friends and you know contemplate on my spells and and you know test them for myself. And
That
if what
is
you
the
say is
clerical
true,
vestments of tier. Sorry.
All right. If what you say is true, I will be more than happy to assist you. If what you say is not true, um,
Gonna have
I'm
problems.
probably gonna have to turn you into the guards for trying to kill somebody. But yeah,
And pray tell, what exactly did you come here to do?
well, he just wanted me to stop the person that was trying to kill him. And I mean, look, I ain't gonna lie, I've killed people before, but mainly it's in self-defense. So it's not like I was just gonna come in here and kill you. I was probably just gonna knock you out, turn you into the guards, and be like, "Yeah, this guy's an assassin." So I mean, if it turns out you are an assassin or lying, I'm probably gonna knock you out and turn you into the guards. I think I should be upfront with that.
I will say that if I was an assassin, I'd have to be a pretty bad one to still be here.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna lie. When I walked in the door first, I thought you left, but then I heard you doing your business, and I was like, "Well, he's probably not." So I'm definitely leaning more in favor of you.
Alright. Uh, so if there's nothing else specific, I'll say that you finish up talking with him and make your way back outside to your friends.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
And then you tell
I
us
don't need
that
to.
Vincent might be a Rakshasa.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Do I know?
Do you share this news?
Yeah, do you share this news?
Oh yeah, no, definitely.
Do I know the magical immunity that Rakshasas have?
So this is a good time to make a
I'm gonna also ask
think
Andromeda
Fiends
to see what she
Arcana.
knows about Rakshasas as well.
You have dismissed Andromeda until such a time as you are no longer thinking about
That's true.
the he who shall
No,
not be
I
named to anyone other than
summoned
your
her
three.
back. She's with Stella. I'm just intentionally not thinking about it.
Okay.
Yeah, because Stella went off to go do stuff. Look for the saviors.
Okay. Make me a Arcana check, and then make me an Arcana check as Andromeda at advantage.
All right, Andromeda. Oh, okay, 12. And then I'll cast guidance on myself. Do I know guidance actually? I do not know guidance. That's Walter.
Don't cross the streams.
That's a pretty good roll.
Yeah, that is. So I have a table for this for how much you know about fiends or specific fiends. Okay, here we go. So you and Andromeda know that Rakshasas are animal-headed evil creatures that are on par with devils. You know that they are able to disguise themselves as pretty much any humanoid.
Mm-hmm.
They like to bully and bribe weak-willed people into doing their bidding. You know,
I don't know him well enough to know if he does that.
yeah. You have never seen evidence of that. in the times that you've interacted with him, and he's been in the bar a few times, and you'd have seen him like walking around the alley a couple times. You know that they have the ability to read the thoughts of others and discover a person's deepest fears and desires. You know that they are resistant to a lot of forms of physical attacks. You do not know. You would know that you know they're resistant to a lot of forms of attacks, including magical. You don't know about the immunity specifically.
Yeah, the Rakshasas, they have a magic resistance, which is not common in this day and age.
Wait a second. What did the voice in the sky say about reading minds?
They could read your thoughts. So if I don't think like if you're thinking he's a Rakshasa and you approach him to test him, he's well, he's gonna know. I have something that would prevent that. If I could test him.
Can you cast a spell?
I don't know a spell that can do that. Wait, did you say they're immune to non-magical attacks or just resistant?
Resistant.
Resistant, okay.
I said highly resistant, but that's not a thing. It's just resistant.
Yeah.
Highly resistant was an old edition thing.
Actually, I have an idea. Something that would be completely harmless to him if he's human. Maybe an awkward conversation, but it would hurt him if he's a fiend, which Rakshasas are. I walk in with a glass of water, accidentally spill it on him. It's actually holy water. If it's holy water and he's a fiend, it will hurt him. If he's not, he's just a bit wet now, and I can clean him up, and it's fine. And we have a fake cleric of Tyr to deal with.
And then you drop the holy water on the cleric of Tyr.
But then, wouldn't he just read your mind and know that you were going to accidentally...
But Morgan, I told you I have something that prevents people from reading my exact thoughts.
Oh, right. Okay. Yeah, I guess that works then.
And you're inclined to believe this cleric, right? Based on the stuff that you've inferred.
I mean, he doesn't seem like he's lying. Which is weird, because, again, I didn't think Vincent was that kind of person.
I mean, they can disguise themselves as anyone.
Right.
I trust your judgment. I don't want to think Vincent is one of these things, but if he is, then that's a problem for the city. If maybe we should coordinate with this cleric, have you and Konk stay with him in the alley nearby. So if I dart out of the shop being attacked by a Rakshasa, then you know to attack. But if I just walk out calmly, we can nab him real quick.
Yeah, okay, that works.
But I'm going to get holy water from a source that's not him, because we can't 100% trust if he's a cleric or not. I'll stop off at the Platinum Sanctuary on the way back up, but I guess
All the clerics from the Platinum Sanctuary are away.
all of
on a
them.
mission.
Really, they didn't leave one behind.
I mean, there are like acolytes and the like.
Any that
You don't
could
know if they
make
could
holy
make.
water.
You don't know if they could make holy water or not. All the
I mean,
the clerics and paladins went off after the Dragonkin.
Yeah, fuck. Okay. I guess I'll just stop off at a temple and buy some holy water if they have any.
I mean, if you want, I could go to the Dancing Haven. I mean,
Yeah, I'll go talk to this cleric. Let him know my idea. I'll leave out the part that if he's not a Rakshasa, we'll grab him. But yeah, I'll let him know. See if we can set up a plan so tomorrow morning we can execute this real quick. Yeah, I'll. Which room is he in?
he'll tell you which room.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, I'll just walk in like I own the I belong here, so no one questions why I'm going upstairs without owning a room or without having rented a room.
What was it? There was someone that stops you and makes you pay 5 silver, I think is what it was when Dylan went up.
Yeah, something like that.
They would stop you. They don't like ask you why you haven't rented a room, but there's the fee for going upstairs.
But you
Yeah.
I just stepped out. You might not remember me.
Roll a deception check.
Oh my god.
I will say Morgan also probably would have warned you about the hands that attack
Yeah.
people that cause trouble.
The rumored evil hands.
Yeah, the rumored evil hands. 25. They could just beat this. Let's see. What's your name then?
I gotcha. Here's 5 silver.
Volatham Gadar.
Yeah. Volatham Gadar keeps a room on retainer at every inn in the city, believe it or not. Well,
Sorry,
those he's not banned from.
I had my friend's staying here, and I had a bet to see if I could get in and take one of his things as a prank and like whatever. But yeah, it looks like I lost that bet. Here's $5, 5 silver.
$5. Yeah, they take it in good humor. You go up, and are you knocking, or are you just like
I'll
going
knock
in?
because he doesn't know me.
Yeah. You knock at the door Morgan pointed out, and there's no answer. And you wait a couple minutes, and there's no answer.
I'll try to open the door. Actually, no. I'll knock again, and if there's no answer again, I'll open the door.
Yeah, there's no answer again. You give it, a good 30 seconds or so. No one comes to the door.
Just declare.
You go to push the door. You go to push the door open, and the door pushes open. Your thief training, well, not thief, your rogue training. You notice a small piece of string just drift to the ground. Or thread, I mean. Not attached to anything.
Not attached to anything now, or it was never attached to anything to begin with?
Never attached to anything as far as you can tell. It's like a little 2-inch strip of thread.
Like
with your background
trap?
With your background, you assume this is something to let the person know if their room has been entered without their knowledge.
Okay, yeah. I poke my head in. He's not in here?
There's no sign of him.
Morgan probably mentioned
And you would see you would see some armor, clerical armor with the symbol of Tyr
looks
laid
legit.
out next to the bed. Which Morgan probably told you that he was in armor when they got there, was not in armor when he went back up. You would also see folded up on top of the bed purple and blue cloth.
Is that what he was wearing when he came out of the bathroom? Or is that what Morgan described he was wearing when he came out?
Without going over and like unfolding it, purple and blue was. You also know that is colors of Tyr. But what he was wearing when he came out of the bathroom was purple and blue.
I'll knock on the bathroom door.
Predominantly.
See if he's in there.
It swings open. There's no one in there. There is here it would be a chamber pot and like a clawfoot tub and a washing basin.
A single turd
I'll
in the
just
chicken
take a piece
pot.
of paper. I'll write on it. This is Rebecca the Uniques. You spoke to my uncle Morgan. I have an idea of how to confirm whether or not Trench is who you say he is. Meet us outside Trollskull Alley at dawn. Not at dawn. Let's say like a bell after dawn.
Okay.
And if he is who he says he is, we'll take him down together. If he is who you say he is, we'll take him down together. Yeah,
he's really a PI. We're gonna take this man down. Rebecca has it out for detectives.
I'll put the note on his clothes. I imagine he's changed into civilian attire and is down in the bar somewhere. And I will look at the door, see where's a good place to place where he probably placed the string.
Yeah, I guess just make me a thieves' tools check would be the best thing. $33.
I got a 17 to thieves' tools, man.
Yeah, you get it put back. You're pretty sure in the exact same place.
All right, yeah, I have the door closed. I put it back, and then I'll just dimension door out onto the street to where Morgan and Kunk were.
Okay, Morgan, what are you and Kunk doing while Rebecca's gone inside?
And honestly, Conk, that's why I think that one day, if we have the monetary value, if we have the capital, we should definitely expand. Like 2 bars, or maybe a chain of bars, but like one for each significantly large city throughout the Sword Coast. We could be making serious money.
But then aren't you going to have to get another troll skull?
Well, I mean, how hard would it be to kill a troll? We've killed dragons, Conk.
But that's a big skull. That's a troll skull. You gotta find a big one.
Then you smell brimstone, and I appear.
Yeah. Then while in the back of your mind, still thinking about possibly having to deal with a creature from the hells, you smell brimstone all of a sudden. And Rebecca appeared behind you, so you don't see her at first.
All right, left him a note to meet us hour after sunrise. So we'll meet him outside the alley. But what were you two talking about?
Maybe eventually expanding, having, you know, like additional troll skills, but in different cities.
How about is there a blank skull alley or street in like say Baldur's Gate?
If you wanted to start a business in Baldur's Gate, Rebecca would know that's difficult. Inside the walls, hard to get in. I don't know the roads of Baldur's Gate.
I don't know, but I'm sure there's like a skull, a blank skull
There's
street
Skullport.
alley areas in like different cities around the Sword Coast. How about we make it a skull chain? So like if it's a dragon skull street or alley, we have it called Dragon Skull Tavern.
There's another
Okay.
Skull Street in Waterdeep, though.
There's just Skull Street in Waterdeep?
There's Skulls
Oh,
Street,
Skulls
plural.
Street. I mean, I guess we can
Yeah.
open a little branch on Skulls Street. Have it as like 3 skulls.
The roads in Baldur's Gate.
I think the only full map of Baldur's that we have, right, is from Descent. Oh,
Yeah, and it didn't go street level though, like the Waterdeep map does. I don't think.
yeah. I think both versions of the map do not, and I don't think we got street names in Baldur's Gate 3.
I mean, there's a couple, not a lot.
Unsure. Seems like a lot of Baldur's Gate is shrouded in NDA. Even road names.
But for why?
So probably because most stuff about Baldur's Gate is under NDA because of the Baldur's Gate series of games. So y'all are putting off any further looking into of Trench till tomorrow?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just remind Morgan to prepare spells for combat with a fiend tomorrow. And I will let's both try and see if we can get some holy water. Like I'll just stop off at I'll go to Kalimvor's temple because I want to make a donation there anyways.
Still got to kill that cat for him.
Yeah. And I guess Morgan could head to the Dancing Haven.
Yeah. And I'll remind Morgan that the priest had told him to prepare detect evil and good, whatever one it is that Morgan has. That's
Even
like
though technically that wouldn't work, but
I mean, it's what he told Morgan, and
yeah.
you didn't roll high enough to. Maybe he didn't roll high enough either. Who knows? Maybe Bean didn't roll high enough. But yeah, how much is holy water listed as selling?
It's 25 gold pieces worth of silver dust.
I mean, that's how you make it.
I think in the
How much does it
adventurer,
sell it?
I think like it's listed as 25 gold pieces though. Yeah, 25 gold pieces.
That's incredibly silly since it takes the casting of a spell to make, but we'll go with it.
Right,
You basically get the spell casting and the flask for free.
Yep. I mean, it's a church. I'll give them. Oh, fuck, I don't have a lot of cash remaining. I'll give them 5 gold. And ask if Kalimvor revived me by a divine intervention not too long ago. Like, is it like, can I is it appropriate to beyond just a donation? Like, is there and killing a panther? I think is his hated animal.
Wait, so what about, so you're saying that's what the donation is for, is because he revived you?
It's giving thanks because I asked Pierce what I can do to thank Kalimvor.
Yeah. Yeah, they'd for the sake of brevity, they'd basically agree with what Pierce said.
Just kill a panther. Okay.
They seem lower ranking in the church than Pierce. There's not a patriarch here right now. Or a high priest or whatever it would be called for Kellenbor's church. They also don't seem to know why about the panther.
Okay.
But they agree about the panther.
Do you do funeral flower deliveries to the fugue plane as offerings to him? I don't know why. Maybe he might like that. I don't know.
I mean, we could teleporting them to the fugue plane. I don't know if that's too feasible. It could be sent up in it could be sent it could be offered as an offering, I suppose.
I'll look into it. See what kind of flowers. I'll do some research. See if he has any flowers he likes or whatever, and have them. I don't know, burned. I don't know how to send stuff to the gods other than actually going to them. Anyways, thank you. I'll get out of your hair. Sorry.
Yeah. You know, we don't have a list of manifestations for Clover for some reason. So I can't tell you anything about flowers or any of that kind of stuff. What's a good what are those flowers that grow over mass graves? It would
Shit, what?
it'd probably be that. What?
Hey, hold on. Oh, there we go. Now I'm on the computer. What did you say? Flowers that grow over what?
The flowers that grow over mass graves.
Oh, Carl Bell, I think, because that was what I had named that one town in Wild West.
Yeah, I think that's right. That or hear me out, Beck. You travel to Maztica and you find a corpse flower.
Oh God.
And you get there the day it opens.
You pick it and have to haul ass to the fugue plane before it closes.
While being super poisoned by the smell of it.
Yep.
Yep. Morgan, are you basically just going to the Dancing Haven to get the holy water, or are you doing anything else while you're there?
Yeah, just to get the holy water.
Okay. They give you, I would say they give you a discount, but it really doesn't make sense with how the cost of holy water is literally
it's
the cost
at
of making it.
cost.
Yeah, it's already at cost, which is ridiculous.
And what is it? It's 25 gold.
Yeah, it's 25. They give it to you for 24.
Okay. Sure. I just need to. Hold on. 24. Okay. He'll give them 3 extra gold as like a donation to the temple.
Okay. All right. Yeah, and that would have been just at the Dancing Haven, not through to the promenade. Not through the portal.
Yeah. No. I don't need to go fucking bothering them every single time.
But yeah. Eventually you all make it back
water?
to
Sorry.
Can you make me super holy water? Can you make me unholy water? Eventually you all make it back to the manor. It's late at night. Rebecca and Kunk find their way to bed. Does Morgan go and help Oiron test his theory about the poison tonight, or are you waiting?
He'll do it.
Because he had asked about it tonight.
He'll do it, but he's very, very cautious.
Okay. And I will also remind you that y'all are supposed to be meeting Elminster 2 bells after dawn to away tomorrow.
Wait. We're meeting him 2 bells after dawn, and we're planning to do this 1 bell after dawn?
Yep, we got time.
Bro, what?
No. It was 3 bells after dawn for Elminster. So you have 2 hours after the Rakshasa to make it.
Oh, okay. I completely
yeah.
misunderstood how that works.
Oh, you didn't think bells were an hour?
Yeah, I thought it was like, because the chimes,
Yeah, it chimes the number of hours it's been.
Right, but dawn is
12
1,
at
right?
noon. It'd be 12 rings.
Right, but dawn would be 6.
I don't know if that's the case. I think it just rings the bells. I don't think it does the chimes because you don't have 24-hour day. I mean, you do, but you don't have the concept of an hour. You don't have the same concept of an hour.
Okay. We have 2 hours. All right, cool.
Yeah, you have basically 2 hours.
Yeah, 20-minute adventure in and out. Rakshasa.
Yeah. And then you all somehow end up on the Rakshasa's home plane. It's wild.
Don't worry, I got plane shift.
I'll fucking die.
Yeah, his home plane's an anti-magic zone, though. Don't ask how you got there. Yeah, so Morgan, you make your way up to Oiron's room well after midnight. He'd be in the alchemy room.
The drug lab, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I think I figured out what the poison does. And like why it worked on you.
And why would that be?
Well, I have a theory. but I need you to do something to test it.
Is it gonna
So
hurt?
could you? I mean, you will have to try just a tiny bit of it again, like you did before. So it'll hurt that much.
Ooh.
And then right after you do that, I need you to punch me and try to do that thing where you make me not move.
Oh. Okay. Sure. Why not? I'm gonna hate this. Also, sorry if I hit you too hard. And yeah, I'll try it and then punch where.
Okay, so first make me a Constitution saving throw for the poison.
Oh boy.
Is this a drug?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Like, it's not poison. It's a drug for monks. Is that why you were looking at 3E drugs, Bean?
No, I legit didn't know that was a section in that book until I was flipping through it today. I just happened to. That's one of the books I have, and I was looking through the books I have, just thumbing through them.
It's a fail, right? Because I remember it being really high. That or I just rolled bad.
That or the damage was just, really bad. Morgan, you only take 11 points of poison damage this time. And then I want you to attack him. And I mean, he just takes the hit, so he rolls a stunning strike.
So it's a con save for Morin.
Yes, yeah.
Yep.
Con. Just curious if I would have hit him.
He's probably not wearing armor.
Punch him right in the shoulder.
Is he ever wearing armor? What kind of armor does Wayron have?
Light armor, at least.
I thought he had like a breastplate.
He had studded leather.
Oh.
Yeah, so he rolls his Morgan, Wayron is not a very constitutionally he's not very hardy individual. But there's no sign that he even had to struggle to resist your stun. And in fact, what's Morgan's strength score?
My strength score is not great. 13.
That's a +1, right?
Yes.
Okay. And your buddy here does not seem to take nearly as much damage as you think he should have.
Anti-monk poison? What the fuck?
Okay.
What?
So, what I think that means that I'm right.
What the hell just happened?
So do you know what anti-magic is, right?
Yeah, it makes it so that those caster types can't do spells.
Yeah. Well, this seems like it blocks the what some call the inner powers. So what monks use, and I think also psionics, but I don't have someone I can use to test that.
Psionic. Wait, so you're telling me that my key has been disrupted?
Well, you only use a little bit, so just for a second. But yeah,
that'd be good against the Alhoun. If it disrupts psionics as well.
I don't like
that.
that
Part's just a theory by Kunk, though. You have to find a way to test that.
I mean, I know one psionic caster. I don't know if he'd agreed to test it though.
Elminster?
Yeah, he's the only psionic caster we know.
No, you know one other one. Oh, you don't know another psionic caster, but you know someone else that uses mind powers. You're not on good terms with him, but you could always use your stone to talk to him.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Hey, Captain Negathra, do you want to try and do something for?
You want to see if you can bite and blast me after I give you this? After I stab you? Yep. So I think that's what it does. And I will say, Morgan, it lasts such a short time, since you're only doing like the little drip of it, that you didn't really clock it either of the two times. But now that he said that, you realize you did feel just a touch slower for that split second.
That's
Anti-monk poison is insane.
That's kind of scary. I'm glad you figured it out.
So that'd be why it also why it can hurt you, because you're not immune to poison if it's poison that stops monks from doing their stuff.
Right. Yeah, that that would make sense. Probably disrupts my ki so much that I'm not immune to poison when it's inside of me. That's that was handcrafted by the devil
So
himself.
how troubled does Morgan look with this news?
Very. Whereas I imagine Rebecca would be thinking about the practical uses. He
I
just
see his
wants it
mic lighting up,
nowhere
but I can't
near
hear
him. Sorry, so what?
Okay, now I can hear you. That might have been on my end.
And I said, well, Rebecca would probably be thinking of the practical uses for it. He just wants it nowhere near him and is pretty terrified.
So, I mean, there's another test we could do. I mean, you could try another little bit and see if you can still do that thing where you like stop your fall.
It's been a very long time since I've hurt myself from a fall. I don't think my knees would like it. I'm getting up there in age, buddy.
You're not even middle-aged for a half-elf.
Yeah, but there was that whole thing where I was like aged a year and then aged back a year. I've been through some stuff. I was also in
And you
hell
also
for
got
a
aged
while.
back like an hour at one point.
Yeah, yeah, and I spent a year in hell. So it's like it's all just it's still very confusing. My mental age, my physical age, and my actual age are like three different things, and that should not be the case.
I think I have a sling here somewhere. We could see if you could like catch that.
I could do that, yeah.
I have a feeling Morgan looks really hesitant to actually try more of it again, though.
Yes. Oh, yeah. There, there's a severe grimace at the idea of this.
Okay, we'll add that to the list. Maybe later.
Yeah. That's a good idea, especially if later never comes.
So y'all wanted me to see if I could figure out how to make more of it, right?
Yeah, Rebecca did.
Did I actually?
Because it might be able to affect green dragons, though. If it disrupts the key to make monks not immune to it, then it won't affect green dragons.
It'll affect green dragons that are monks.
Yes. Well, no,
Dragons
they're still
that are
innately
monks.
immune to poison.
Yeah, that's true.
It'll affect
Yeah.
other dragons that are monks. And
Yeah.
other dragons in general.
Morgan will just like he'll look at like the whole setup and look at Oren and just go, I think Rebecca wanted it to use against enemies that are immune to poison like myself. So yes.
We can
And he
use
like
it on the
visibly
Flash.
shudders. Oh, the Flash. The guy that's permanently hasted. Is that what we're calling him now?
Is either that or Speedy Gonzalez.
I can't remember the name I gave him. Oh yeah, it was just the runner.
That's such a fucking cursed enemy you made. I can't believe you did that.
And it's something that's technically possible to pull off in arena.
My two magic items, I take a potion of haste and a potion of healing.
Yep.
And
And
let's
boots
go
of speed.
gambling.
Yeah. You can't, the only things you can prep before the arena is class stuff. So you have to do that during the arena.
Yeah. It goes so wrong though.
And that's when the DM says, yeah, you got it, but you just get the +5 health permanently. It's only one of them that's permanent. But yeah, Morgan, you quickly make your way out of there.
Yeah.
Anything else that either of y'all want to do before moving to the next day?
No, on the next day, Kunk and Morgan get 12 temp HP though.
Okay. As the final night ends.
I will go. Upon dawn, I'll go get a mug and fill it with my holy water.
Okay. So what is it? Holy water affects undead and fiends.
Does
Evil creatures?
2d6, 2d8 radiant?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't care about evil creatures.
No.
Used to. That was the chosen arena that it cared about that for. Okay, so you fill a mug with holy water.
Yeah, where am I waiting?
And we said we'd meet him outside Troll Skull Alley. I am stuck. Door stuck. Door stuck. Thank you.
Outside of the alley would be what, over here?
I think this is like the main entrance.
I mean, there's
there's
no
another
real
one down
main
there.
entrance. And there's another one over here.
Where?
And there's another one over here.
I guess we could have
Oh.
one of us posted at each of the ones, and then when Yeah, I guess I'll wait at this end over here. And then Kunk and Morgan can be like over here. Well,
Okay.
Kunk can be here.
And these
Morgan-
are both fairly busy streets. And this is the noble villa that tried to be burnt down, that belongs to your good friend.
Romalia, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. All right, but yeah. So what is Rebecca waiting on before she goes in?
Well, I just want to make sure, like the cleric is here, and then he's with Morgan and Kunk before I head in.
Okay.
Because like, if he is a Rakshasa, we're probably gonna need help.
Yeah. Morgan, you do see the priest from last night come in and just lean against this building across from you, across the main road from you.
I give him a nod.
Okay. And you would recognize him, but he seems to be in more just like civilian clothing, and he would have a holy symbol around his neck. But he's not like in the armor or in the bright purple vestments.
I just thought about, why do we have Conk so far away?
Well, that's in case he went through that entrance. But like, you can like go run over to him, and then
Oh yeah, I
let
am
me
pretty
know.
fast.
And Kunk can like make his way over to the cleric and wait with him, and then you can return to where
so
you
we're-
are, and then wave over the cleric and Kunk over to you.
All right, so we're just waiting for him to enter the alleyway.
Yeah, we're
making-
we're in a rendezvous with him. That is what we were doing. We just didn't know which entrance he was going to go through.
We're making Hunk, the rogue, wait next to a cleric of the god of justice.
We'll have to make sacrifices.
Well, Conk's like, a pirate rogue, so
He's a fisher rogue. He's not a pirate.
he's a fisher rogue. He fishes for
wounded
those
one.
crits.
The blind overlord, the lord of justice, the one-handed.
Also, I don't think he's really stolen anything other than like fished without a permit.
That's a big crime to Tyr.
Yeah,
Fishing
fisher is
without a
sacred
permit
animal.
is a huge crime.
All crimes are huge crimes to Tyr. But yeah, Rebecca, you get a signal from Morgan.
Oh, yeah. All right. I guess we'll kind of meet over here,
Oh my god.
and I'll fill in the cleric of what my idea was. I'm just gonna go in with my mug and kind of raise it, fill holy water, accidentally spill it on him, and well, if he's a Rakshasa, it's gonna be in pain. Also, if he's undead,
Yes, I
but
would've-
probably that's probably something you'd want to take care of too. Anyways,
Though I would have preferred to do it at a time of day when there were less civilians around.
yeah, we're leaving in like 2 bells, so don't exactly have time. We'll try and keep it confined to his shop.
All right.
I think you two, I point at Morgan and the cleric, can like wait around this corner here, and Kunk can be like outside looking in the window. He's like, this is that's Trench. Outside looking through the window, and if he suddenly sees me in combat, then he'll signal to you two, and then like you can run over.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
And I will begin my plan.
So wait. Am I over here? Is this where I am?
You're there with the cleric, so Trench doesn't notice him.
And Kunk is what, here or up here?
Kunk is over here,
Oh, okay.
watching the window.
Gotcha.
I'll just walk right in.
All right. You open the door. Little bell tingles. You walk into a regal apartment, dimly lit by flickering oil lamps. But you're just in like a little like a small vestibule. There'd be a door that's closed in front of you after you go inside. And it does not just open when you walk up to it. Or like when you push on it, it doesn't just open. It seems to be locked.
I'll just kind of look around. Just kind of like face.
There'd be a sign that says knock for service.
Oh, yeah, I'll knock. Okay. And then like I'll just kind of back up, turn around. Just kind of like act like I'm spacing out a little bit.
Okay.
And like mime sip from my mug.
Excuse me.
All right. I'd say about a minute passes before you hear some voices getting closer to the door that you knocked on. One of them is you would recognize to be Vincent Trench. The other one sounds like an it's a female voice. Would be all you could tell from the distance. But eventually the door you knocked on opens, and a middle-aged Alaskan woman would walk out.
Oh, hello.
And she looks as if she just got done crying. And she like nods at you and walks off with her head down.
Oh. Hope the rest of your day goes better.
She does not respond. But standing in the open doorway, you would see Vincent Trench. He'd be in a suit, and he would have a smoking pipe in his hand.
Ah, Vincent. Excellent. I have a couple questions for you.
Of course. Come on in. And he'll step back to the side, like behind the door to where he's like holding it open.
Yeah, I'll start moving towards him, go to take a drink, and I guess slide a hand, splash it all over him, act like I'm tripping.
Okay, so if you're doing that right now, the door is between you and him. For the most part. Like, you could try to catch his arm.
Oh, no, I'm trying.
He's
okay.
standing behind the door right now, like holding the door open for you.
Yeah, okay.
For you
Yeah,
to get past.
yeah, okay, yeah. Basically, as I want a clear shot as I can with it.
Okay. Simply dreadful business. Anyway, I assume you're here for. And as he's talking, you walk past him. He closes the door. He's walking kind of behind you right now. I assume you're here about what your friend, co-owner. Not exactly sure. The best
Morgan's actually
term?
my. I'll turn around and face him. As I'm turning around, I'll just like he's right behind me.
Yeah, he'd be a couple steps behind you. He's not like creeping over your shoulder.
Yeah,
But yeah,
it's still
he's pretty close.
close.
Yeah, yeah.
As I turn around, I'll just kind of accidentally spill it all over him.
Okay. Make me. It would be an improvised weapon roll, kind of, but also sleight of hand. You have expertise in sleight of hand?
Just proficiency.
Okay. Make me roll like a dagger, because it's a dexterity with proficiency attack roll. Would be the best way to do this.
Shit, I should have steadied aimed.
You can't, you were walking down a hallway.
I'll use the DM inspiration.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. And on the to maintain whether or not it does or not, go ahead and roll 2d6 before I reveal what happens.
As I do that, I'll be like, "Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry."
Yep. I'll also want a performance check.
Not great.
Pretty good for the 5 modifier. Okay. So this suit will need to be dried again, but it's quite all right.
No, allow me. I'll cast precipitation. And
Okay.
dry him. Does it look like he got hurt?
So I'll say he did like flinch. Water was spilled on him. So make an insight check.
That's almost a nat 20.
It is almost a nat 20. He definitely seems surprised. He seems before you magically dried it. He seemed slightly more upset about it than would be normal for wet clothes. But some people are particular. Rebecca would know. But there would also have been a very brief flash of You're not sure if pain or irritation would be the better term. It was so brief.
It definitely affected him, but he was trying to hide it. Yes, sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I spun around like that. Yes. How's looking into the attackers going?
Please come into my parlor
Uh,
so we can
sure.
sit while we talk.
Hold on. I think Morgan should be here for this as well. He's just over in Troll Skull. I'll go run over and grab him.
I actually have another appointment.
It'll just take a second. Like, we're really fast. I bet if he's a Rakshasa, he's really trying to read my mind, and he's just getting this.
I know what he would be getting if he was trying to read your mind. I may have it sticky noted on the DM screen that's behind my computer.
What?
um. You look like you've seen a ghost.
No, I'm just very embarrassed that I spilled water all over a neighbor.
Oh, it's nothing to worry about. You've already tried it up.
Yes, but
Um,
I'll be again.
I don't have any news for you to bring him in for.
Oh,
What I was in the middle of asking you was if you had been able to deal with that favor I had asked about.
Yes. Morgan actually.
I will say I am getting close to news for you.
Okay.
The trail is quite warm. I feel fairly certain.
Almost as hot as the hells, eh?
Oh, come on. I can swear to God.
I'll say, what's Rebecca's passive?
17. And my passive insight is also 17.
Okay. The insight, you don't really read anything from him. You do notice when you say this, his hand tightens on the arm of his chair for just a split second.
Oh, you're fucked.
I suppose an adventurous type such as yourself would know well.
Yeah, been quite around actually. Went to Mechanus once. That was interesting. It messed with my head. Don't recommend.
Rebecca, let's see. In
I
my
know.
line of work, you have to be quite good at reading people. I'm sure you can understand that.
Yes.
So tell me, what is it what is the bush that you are beating around?
Oh, Vincent. You know, I was wondering. Eldritch Blast.
Oh my god.
There's no point in rolling.
Yeah, it does nothing on him, does it?
Oh my god.
Actually, yeah, go ahead and roll the other three.
Actually, no, I do 4 now.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and roll damage on all 4 of them. What is that? It's 20, 28, 41 points of damage. You watch as all 4 beams blast into him. And he slumps over and coughs up some blood.
Huh?
Yeah, that's great acting, but I don't think any human would react to fucking holy water like that. And I book it for the door to try and signal Kunk.
Okay. The door does not open.
Shit. Well, my action was to Eldritch Blast. Can I... Is the door, like, is it an opaque door, or is it...
It's opaque.
Okay.
And the window was to the sitting room that was the entryway. Vestibule, whatever you want to call it.
You know what? I'll Misty Step through that window.
Let me read something real quick. Make sure something works the way I think it does. You do not.
Uh-oh.
You misty step, and you are as close to the wall as you can get without having gone through it. Or the door, whatever would be in the line that you tried to do.
I guess I'll spin on the spot and face him. Drawing my rapier.
He looks at you. He like kind of not fully limping, but like grabbing at his side where the blast went in. He comes through the doorway from the parlor. So uncivilized, attacking someone in their own home. Not a believer in the rules of hospitality, I see.
Well, I mean, your home is about a couple planes down.
I assure you I was born on Toril.
The legendary half Rakshasa.
looking at him, is his injuries from the Eldritch Blast real, or is he just faking it?
Make an insight check. If he's acting, it is the best acting you have ever seen.
Okay.
It seems real. Down to the blood dripping through his fingers onto the carpet. And he seems like someone that takes pride in his home. Well furnished. Not someone that you feel like would, even if you are right about him being a Rakshasa, doesn't seem like someone that would like to just have blood dripping on their carpet.
Yeah.
But you watch as you look, and the blood trail is staying from where he walked. It's not disappearing when it leaves him.
Well, Vincent, if you really
Let's
are
talk
human,
like civilized people.
Vincent, if you really are human, I'm sorry, we'll fix this. But if you're not, we got a problem.
Just say what you mean.
Are you Are you a Rakshasa in disguise?
He holds up a finger, not pointing towards you, just like holding up a finger. The weight kind of symbol, as if he's trying to make sure you let him get the full statement out. Seems to be his intention.
Yeah.
Yes, one under the protection of the Lords of Waterdeep.
You have any proof of that?
He would. Do you have something to stem this blood flow?
I'll give him a healing light.
Okay. Just to be clear, does healing light work on fiends?
It doesn't say it doesn't.
Okay. Well, it's undead and constructs that most of the healings say anyway, isn't it? Not
I
fiends.
think this even works on constructs.
You know, it sure seems like it does, unless healing specifically says it somewhere. Okay. He will go. And I'll say still a wound there, but we'll say that healing light like stops the active blood flow. He's clearly not healed, so it's for your question of if the wound is real.
Yeah. If he's a Rakshasa,
he will.
He says he's a Rakshasa. He willingly took the blast.
He will gesture for you to follow him back into the parlor.
I'll hesitantly follow. I'll keep my sword drawn, but I won't have it like ready to attack.
Okay. Now, before I show you this proof, I must tell you that what you see of it is not to be made public knowledge.
Very well.
And he will produce. There's no such thing as photographic evidence in the realms. He will produce a portrait that would have not Vincent Trench.
But Tony the Tiger.
So this is like hidden behind. So there would be like an oil portrait of Vincent Trench over the mantle. But what he would do is he adjusts something on the mantle that you can't tell what exactly he moved with your passive perception. And the portrait spins around. And you would see it is split into so if you took the size of a full oil portrait, this would be 4 portraits that sit inside of that full size one. 4 smaller portraits. And going like you would read a book, top left, top right, bottom right, you would see a Bengal tiger-headed humanoid standing next to who you would recognize from every coin you've ever gotten in this city as a Garian of Dragon Ward fame. His face is stamped on the back of the gold dragon coin. You would see also the first open lord of the city. You would see him, or the same Bengal-headed tiger, standing next to... Does Rebecca have proficiency in history?
No.
Okay. Make me a history roll. Because you also didn't grow up in Waterdeep. Okay. You don't recognize... You recognize the second one as Pergarian, who the palace that all the council meetings take place at is named after. You don't recognize the third one. The fourth one shows the current Blackstaff, Vajra Safar. And I would say there are signatures on all of these portraits, though you have not seen any of those 4 people's signatures.
Oh.
So that doesn't necessarily help that.
I'm just gonna cast Detect Magic real quick. Just give me. I'm not gonna attack you. Cast Detect Magic. Any illusion.
It does
magic.
not reveal anything on him.
Yeah.
Any illusion magic around? There's no illusion magic. The oil lanterns around the room do have, I think it's evocation, conjuration, whatever continual flame is. The lanterns around the room have
It'd be
evocation.
Yeah. But this looks authentic.
It looks authentic. And I would say that each of the 4 portraits would also have... Well, okay. The top 2 portraits both have the stamp, or the seal, that would represent the Open Lord. The bottom 2 have a seal that would represent Blackstaff Tower.
Yeah.
Again, you're not sure who the first of the 2 Blackstaff pictures is.
Probably the Black Staff, but
it's possible. Before your time, for sure.
yep.
As all of them other than Vajra Safar are. Hypothetically, speaking, have you ever found it strange that a city the size of Waterdeep does not have a bigger population of what you would call monsters? Do you realize how good of a hunting ground a city like this would make for fiends or vampires or liches or the like?
And I'm guessing you're one of the ones tasked with keeping it that way.
Hypothetically speaking, the city may have allowed in usually one individual of a kind to keep all the others of its kind out. Except for dragons, they let in way too many dragons.
So because you're here, other Rakshasas don't come.
Oh, they do. I see to it that they aren't able to stay.
So your job is to keep your kin away. Basically. On top of... Oh, shit. You're actually doing the city a good service.
And I must say, over the centuries, I've come to much enjoy the city and care deeply for its populace.
Oh, Vincent, I'm so sorry. Fuck. Here, let me... Oh, I don't know what the fuck to do. I'll give another 5 healing light.
Okay.
And I'll prestidigitate the blood off of him. I'll clean up the carpet too. When I have the chance. But what did you do that caused a cleric of Tyr to come after you?
As I told Morgan, it is an assassin disguising himself as a cleric of Tyr. It turns out that the Pashas of Kalimport, or Kalimshan, don't take kindly to you being part of what revealed them doing a silent takeover of large portions of the city.
You know, Vincent, I'm actually going to insight this real quick.
Nice.
27.
It's all right.
No. Seems like he is telling the truth. He might not be telling you the whole story of everything, because that would be a very long story.
Yes.
But he seems like he is being truthful.
He at least believes,
even including the
to be
having been here for centuries part.
To be someone pretending to be a cleric. Right. Vincent, I'm gonna do everything I can to make this up to you. I'm so sorry. But we're gonna be taking a big risk. Because if you're lying, or you're mistaken, and this is actually a cleric of Tyr. And he refuses to be taken to justice, we're going to have to kill him. And killing a cleric of Tyr is not a good idea. Because that kind of, pisses off the god of justice. And, well, that's not exactly a great thing.
Would you feel any better if I said there was a way to strand him instead of killing him?
Strand it? What?
Send him elsewhere.
If you have an agreement with at least the current Blackstaff, I know it's not supposed to be public, but if we take him to the authorities and be like, he was trying to murder an innocent civilian or public servant,
there will be an inquiry into myself, his intended target.
And there can't be that.
It's a bit early for another new identity. Which is what I'll have to do if you let the secret out anyway.
I'm not going to tell Soul. I haven't even told my familiar. Where can we send him that at least delays him? Because if he's a cleric of Tyr, I'd rather not send him somewhere dangerous that gets him killed.
Well, that takes out one of my two options for you. Had a way for you to send him to the desert of Anarok.
Where's that?
Big boy map. Actually, we can do little map.
That's
This big desert over here.
Oh, the ruins of Netheril. Okay. He could survive there. Clerics have
Where
created food and
Lathander is
water.
known as Atar the Merciless.
Yeah, send him.
Lathander's aspect there is evil deity.
I mean, if he's a cleric of such capability that he'd be sent after a Rakshasa, he is more than capable of surviving that.
Yeah, come on. What's a little desert? He'll be all right.
Yeah, exactly.
That desert's not certain death, is it?
Depends on where he ends up there.
Meanwhile, Kunk's just
He ends up
picking
near one
his
of the few
nose.
oases. He'll be fine. As long as the Badin don't kill him. Which would be the ethnicity of humans that live in the Anarok Desert.
I had a feeling. Sounds like Bedouin.
You probably wouldn't be too happy if he was put somewhere on the high ice or Icewind Dale either.
What if I sent him to Celestia? If he's a fake cleric, they'll probably latch onto that and notice him. Would they not?
Yes, they would. Though my understanding from what you had just said is you were worried about him about tear seeking retribution.
If he's a
So you would be sending
if he's a fake cleric,
if he is a true cleric. If you are worried about him being a true cleric, as you were for getting rid of him, sending him directly to where the House of the Triad is would probably work against your interests.
I mean, I can tell him like, hey, if you really are a cleric, I'm sorry, but this is for the good of the city. If he's not a cleric, well, if they're there and he's pretending to be one of their own, they'll just deal with him and into the place that people worship falsely. He goes. I think it's a good idea. And I'll
Then by all means, go for that idea.
again, I'm so sorry, Trench, Vincent. You do. I'll. Fuck. Within reason, that doesn't involve murder. If you need something done on the material plane within 3,000 miles of Waterdeep,
You get a circle tool.
I will owe you a favor for that.
He'll do like a half bow to you, wincing as he does.
I grit my teeth and give him
I must say you have
another 5 healing light.
I think that's pretty much back to full.
Yeah.
That is exactly back to full. Yes, well, and he'll make the portrait turn back around. I must say you have quite good aim with those.
Thank you. I plan on giving the Call of the Dragon a lot of those. Again, so sorry. I'll get this cleric off your back and explain to my friends that you're an upstanding citizen of the city. And your secret is safe with me. And I extend my hand for him to shake.
Let's see, how does this work? He reaches out, and it looks like he's. It looks like you look at his arm, and it looks like he's reaching it out incorrectly to you. But then the fingers go around the back of his hand to shake yours.
Wait, what?
Their hands are reversed.
Oh, that's trippy. I imagine that took a lot of practice to pretend to be humanoid. To not do that.
So jumping over to Morgan and Kunk, Rebecca went inside and was standing in for a more hint since you weren't here at the time.
Yeah.
Rebecca put you on window duty of watching into the house for if something happened to her.
Mm-hmm.
She went into the house, and there was like this small little entryway that she went into, and then she went into the interior of the house where you could no longer see. So you've been listening for anything to happen.
Okay.
And she's been in there a good 10 minutes at this point. And for context, y'all are worried that the person in there might be a fiend. I don't think they're technically devils.
I gotta ask, did Beck go through with his idea that he posted in the
Yes, I
Discord
spilled
channel?
water on him. And the dude's
Yes,
actually
it
a
was out of Punk's
Rakshasa,
eyesight.
but he's a decent Rakshasa as Rakshasas go.
Okay, but as Kunk, I do not know this.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know that Rebecca's been in there a while, and there's been no sign of her since.
Okay.
And Morgan and the cleric of Tyr are waiting down the alley from you. I think you're technically like here, looking in the window.
Morgan would just keep peeking around a Kunk, like looking and waiting for some sort of signal.
If it's a worrying amount of time, I would probably signal Morgan over.
Morgan, would you have the cleric or the priest come with you, or wait there? Since the idea was keeping him out of eyesight.
Yeah, I'd have him wait there.
Okay. So Kunk waves you over.
All right. Yeah, I'll like quickly run over. What's going on?
She's been in there for a while, I cannot hear exactly what's happening anymore.
All right, so he'll get close to the window, and he goes to like put his ear up against the window, and then he remembers when he had a bug crawl in his ear, so he just kind of like wipes the window first a little bit with his sleeve, and then he puts his ear up against the glass and just tries to listen to see if he hears anything.
I have to say, because I don't know if it was if I ever told you, that bug stayed in your ear for way longer than you thought it did.
With his passive perception, you didn't hear it crawling around in there?
Nope. And it wasn't gone until he received magical healing.
Ugh. What kind of bug was that?
The kind that was trying to lay eggs in his ear.
Ugh.
Make a perception check, Morgan.
God. Hate it. Yeah, not
30.
bad.
Okay. Morgan, you hear. You go to put your ear up to the door, or to the window, I mean. And right when you, just like a second after you put your ear to the window, you hear a click. And Rebecca, this would be at the time that Vincent Trench reaches down and grabs the arm of his chair again. So this would be the doors unlocking.
Yeah.
So you hear this, and you don't hear anything, and then you hear footsteps approaching, Morgan. And you look as the door opens, and Rebecca has a slightly aghast look on her face.
I turn to look, see him out the window, a little bit surprised, and just kind of like shake my head and like grit my teeth. Just like, oh no.
Morgan just kind of like slightly cocks his head to the side, like, what? And,
I walk out.
Tink, 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 tink.
And I go up to Kunk and Morgan. If he's a cleric, he's mistaken. If he's not a cleric, I'm sending him to the halls of justice. So he gets punished for pretending to be a cleric.
oh,
Yeah, well,
you know,
awkward conversation. Can't tell you too much about it because legal reasons, but I'll be right back. I'll go let our friend know.
Legal reasons.
he must not have been happy about getting that water poured on him then.
Yeah, he threatened to sue. The water didn't do anything, and he just threatened to sue.
Yeah, I'll go up to the cleric.
Yeah. Walk around the corner.
I'll kind of like gesture so he like leans in so like I can whisper something to him, and I'll put my arm around his shoulder.
So I take it you've convinced yourself now?
And I cast Blade Shift.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
So it'll be a melee spell attack. He's not anticipating it, so
Advantage.
advantage.
Advantage charisma roll.
This fucking Morgan just, oh, I wonder if he's gonna sue. Rebecca just abducts him.
No, I'm banishing him with it.
Yeah, let me just check this.
And
real
as he
quick.
disappears,
Oh, there is a banishment part of it. Yeah, you can use
as he
the spell to banish your
disappears,
own-
I'll just say, if you really are a cleric, I'm sorry he does more good than harm.
That's what I said to him in the beginning too. I was like, if he's a bad guy, he does a lot of good around here, and he was just like, that doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, you banish him. He's transported to a random location on the plane of existence you specify, which is you're sending him to Alunia, right?
Yeah. I can't choose a specific spot if I banish him?
Nope.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, he's
Random
somewhere
location
in
on the
Lumia.
plane of existence. Which is risky because some of the planes are infinite.
And I'll walk back. All right. I just have to clean some stuff up. I'll meet you guys where we're meeting Elminster, and I'll walk back in and knock on the door and start precipitating the blood up.
Okay, and I will say, technically, from what Vincent Trench said, is that it cannot be made public knowledge. If you trust your friends, you can't tell them.
All right, so you both have to swear never to mention this to anyone. Even Aunt Stella. This cannot become public knowledge.
Okay.
He is a Rakshasa, but he's authorized by the city to be here, and he keeps other Rakshasa away from preying on the people here.
See, I knew he was a good guy.
He's a bad guy, but he's not a bad guy.
Get out.
Anyways, I have to clean up some blood. I'll meet you with Elminster later.
Yeah, okay.
And I guess I'll later at some point today, I'll pray to Tyr and be like, if that was your cleric, I'm so sorry, but for the good of Waterdeep, he needs to be delayed. I gotta go to the bathroom though. I need to pee.
All right. Morgan and Kunk, y'all doing anything before? You doing anything with this information or before being teleported to the other place? Eltero?
I don't know.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead and take a 5-minute break because all three of you need to be here for being teleported, probably.
Yo.
I can't believe I was muted for a while since I blew my nose and I forgot to unmute.
Oh, do you have something you'd like to do?
No.
Okay.
I will go get food though, so I will be right back.
Very good. I've never heard someone seem so sad that they attacked a fiend, Dylan.
What the hell? What the hell?
What's that?
No, just this video I got recommended. Something about the Dragonborn becoming the king of Skyrim in the future after the events of the games because he marries Serana. And it's like, it's such a fanfic bullshit thing because she'd never marry you. She'd never marry anyone. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'll be right back.
Yep. Oh.
Gamers, I did it!
I'm
I
back.
did it!
Dylan.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard someone sound so sad about attacking a fiend?
No. No, I have not.
I hate having to choose the lesser evil. Especially when the greater evil is good.
Lesser, greater.
Allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly.
Allegedly
If
good.
he actually is a cleric, I'm choosing evil because it's the right thing to do.
To be fair, when this whole fucking charade started, I was just gonna be like, I need this guy to look into things for me.
And now I owe a Rakshasa a favor
Within 3,000 miles.
of Waterdeep. That doesn't involve murder. I had to be specific because I didn't want him to send me to some random ass plane of existence or the other side of Faerun.
But you see, torture isn't murder. And also, I don't have the scale. The scale is not set properly on the big boy map. So we're gonna just show you as far as I can here.
Oh,
That's
I
halfway
would have said something.
to how far you said.
Yeah, I wouldn't have said that far. I thought 3,000 miles would have been oh fuck. I didn't realize the scale. Can I revise that to be within 1,000 miles? Because my concept of scale was way off.
You'll have to take that up with the Catman in charge.
Bean, that's a player fuck up, not a character fuck up.
Yeah, I say take it up with the cat. I agree with
Wait,
you.
I have a map that will show us to 2,500. So it's there.
Oh my god.
I mean, you don't have to worry about going to character, but Chult is available.
Cult is available.
Hopefully it's not oh
Just-
fuck, what's his name? Kill Zaztam. It's not murder because he's already dead.
Technically, that's true. It's considered destroying for liches and Draco liches in the lake.
I mean,
Yeah, what's wrong with that one?
I'm Beckerson.
Damn. I'd take that.
Vincent's a decent
make that
guy.
deal?
I
I'd
hope
make that deal.
I hope he will be forgiving in that respect and not fuck me over with it.
He actually asks you to get him some of those crystals that everyone wants so much.
Honestly, we probably have to go back down there anyways.
I'd take that deal.
Morgan needs to go there to deliver a legendary item anyways.
Oh, fuck.
Did you forget?
It's not the first time.
Both
So,
in character and out of
next time
character.
we
He
go-
forgot.
If we have to go back down there, you need a legendary item to give her because I cannot cover for you again.
And Rebecca only has a few months left to finish all her unfinished business.
What about the fucking luck blade that we got from Mert? I thought we
I
gave
gave
that
to her. That was my part of the deal. You still have to give her something.
Yep, the deal was you both had to give her a legendary or better item.
Balls.
That's why the last time y'all went down there, you stayed off of that level. You stayed on the level above.
Yeah.
And she wasn't super thrilled about that, but it was fine. I don't think I can swing that again.
Next time you send Kunk, and then he gives her an IOU.
No.
No, he says.
And then the next time you find Elrin and you send him down. You just keep giving IOUs.
Well,
What's
she'll
she gonna
love me
do?
forever.
What's she gonna do? Come out of Undermountain? Hunt you down?
Nah, she knows what would happen if she did that.
Yeah, there's already a lich in the city keeping other liches out. Unless she's
No,
the
that was
lich.
hypothetical.
Yeah, hypothetically, yes.
Yeah. Yep.
That's totally not the case.
Yeah,
I will say
Rakshasa.
the vampire he talked about, y'all have met without knowing it.
Was it an ego in disguise? Well, no, he's a Dramfir.
No. Yeah. If he was a vampire, he would have been killed by the other vampire.
Fuck, oh man, I was ready to fight
like,
a Rakshasa, man. I was not ready to be like, I'm so sorry and apologize to a Rakshasa.
Am I the bad guy to a Rakshasa? So, like, especially the vampire one, if you think about it. Makes sense. Why aren't there a bunch of vampires?
Yeah, there should
And
be
also
a
that
fuck
vampire
ton of vampires.
the vampire thing's canon. I mean, so is the Rakshasa, but anyway. The other two said nothing, so Beck, does Rebecca have anything else to do before
No, I'm just cleaning up the
the elements
blood
swing
and apologizing every time he looks in my direction.
Okay. After a bit over an hour, y'all have made your way to the Palace of Waterdeep, Pregarian's Palace, and you make your way upstairs to the office of the Warden of Waterdeep.
Oh my god, his fucking place
Where?
of business is called the Tiger's Eye.
Yeah? Yeah.
Oh, Vincent's? Is it really?
Yeah, it is. And the only sign, there's no words on the sign. It's just a black and orange eye painted on the sign.
Guys, I feel like we should have seen this coming.
I mean, especially since, like, the what is it? The Steven Steel is run by Ganassi, is a fire Motor Ganassi. I think that's actually the only other one that's on the nose.
I mean, Corlon's Grace or whatever.
Corlon's Crown.
Crown. Run by an elf.
It's run by an elf, yeah. The bent nail doesn't really have anything to do with who runs it though. Or I'm sure there's some other business that I can't think of.
Troll Skull is run by trolls.
Yeah, we are a couple of trolls.
You are all a bunch of trolls.
Blasting our neighbor in the chest with fucking Eldritch Blast.
It's
just a prank, bro.
Also,
Yeah.
I like how Morgan was talking to Kunk about franchising earlier this session when Kunk doesn't even own any of the current business.
You can own the franchises. You can own a stake in the franchises, just not the main.
Yeah, we'll let Kunk own half of one of the franchises. It'll be all right.
I can't believe Kunk is
thanks.
gonna Ray Kroc y'all.
Hey, you're lucky. Okay, I mean what?
Kunk is gonna do like Ray Kroc did to McDonald's. He's gonna own the whole thing. Y'all just get the original here in Waterdeep. All right, but you make your way there. The scribe, secretary, whatever. Oh, actually, are y'all taking Reginald with you? Since the council meetings will be being there.
Probably should.
Are you leaving Reginald here? Yeah. So you fetch Reginald. You make your way up there. The receptionist, secretary, scribe, whatever he is. You're not sure what his title is. Sitting at the desks. Even more
Clearly, he's not
papers
being
on
paid
the-
enough for it. Whatever he is.
Even more papers than the last time. All of them are in the like he's already sorted all of them. They're just piling up in the for Elminster to go through. Yes. Oh yes, you're supposed to be meeting with the warden.
Yep.
I don't know him. He points at Reginald.
He's
With a quill.
he's our fuck, what's the exact title?
Page.
Page. He's our page. It's probably a good idea that he's there too, because you know the council's there and messages need to be.
Okay. Very well. I believe the warden is finishing up some last minute business and will be ready for you momentarily. And as you wait, like you prepare to wait a long time, like you've had to in the past. But after about 30 seconds, you hear footsteps coming up the hallway. And you turn, and Morgan is the first to notice. The blue mage is walking up the hallway directly
Uh-oh.
towards you.
Uh-oh.
I mean, it was
Morgan,
the
like,
gray
looks
one
to
that
the
we have a
left, looks
problem
to
with.
the right.
The brown mage appears directly behind them. And that's the one Morgan has a problem with.
Oh, the brown one. Okay.
What does Morgan do?
Are there any plants in the hallway?
Yeah, sure. There's a potted shrubbery.
Yeah, he hides behind that.
Okay. They walk past you. And the brown robed one just walks immediately into the warden's office. The blue robed one talks with the scribe for a minute before following in. Morgan, you stand up from behind the shrubbery, and your pants fall down around your ankles.
What the fuck? Immediately pulls his pants back up.
I thought you got a belt.
I do. Wait a second.
Your belt was also down around your ankles, undone.
Oh, so that's how we want to play it.
Morgan, that guy's clearly unstable. Please do not egg him on. I'm all for egging on people, but not an ally like that.
And not Vincent.
Don't mention Vincent, please.
Don't-
I still feel
don't
bad
worry,
about that. Like, I
Rebecca.
feel actually bad about that.
It'll be all right, Rebecca. I'll take care.
Worst uncle ever, I swear to fucking God.
See if you get a Christmas a Trolltide present this year. After waiting out there for a couple more minutes, the door to the warden's office opens, and Elminster sticks his head out, wearing a gray hat today, not red. Lots of patches in it. looks directly at the three of you. Are you coming in or not?
I know it said we could come in. I thought you're crumble, crumble, crumble. Is like stand up, grab my shit, and start walking towards the door.
He's disappeared back inside already. But the three of you make it in. Well, the four of you. It's Reginald.
Reg.
Yep. And is Andromeda going with you? Or staying with Stella?
She's still with Stella, but I can bring Andromeda to me at any time.
Yep. Okay. And when you get in, the room is even more crammed with papers and scrolls than any other time you've been in here. You didn't think it could possibly get worse, but there are now 10-foot tall stacks of parchment everywhere, except for the narrow path to the desk. And then a clear spot behind the desk and where the seats are. As you walk down the narrow path, you feel like you could be buried in an avalanche of parchment and vellum.
I feel like this is enough paper to kill someone.
You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, but if
as you
it
see,
falls on Reginald, this might kill him. He's only a commoner. He's got 10 hit points.
no, he's a scribe.
They've got a few more.
Elminster looks at Reginald, looks at the stacks of papers, looks at Reginald.
Thinks about committing murder.
Best that none of ye go knocking over the papers. Though it would have been best anyway. And seeing Elminster in here now, you see it's not just the hat that's red today. The entire clothes, instead of the bright red that are very well maintained, are he's wearing gray robes that are completely full of patches.
I can't believe
Just
Dean is
travel
going
roads.
robot-y.
By a robot?
A little bit.
What's that? I don't know what to do about it.
Oh, it's fixed now.
I'll read you one real quick. Okay. Standing behind the desk beside Elminster would be the brown-robed maid who would have the hood down. See the familiar face that Morgan unveiled once before. But the blue-robed mage is nowhere to be seen. Instead, there is you actually should like this. The ones we got art for does not look like it. You would see a uh 6'2" human woman who is wearing travel leathers, like leather armor, riding leathers, and has long silver hair. This is not the Open Lord, though.
This is the closed lord.
The closed lord.
Yeah, this is the closed lord. Yes. Uh. But yeah, the Elminster would say, "You won't mind that we have to drop these two off somewhere first, I trust."
All right, so
I don't
long as
mind.
there's no traffic.
All right. No patience in the young ones these days.
I was joking.
Hey,
How much magical traffic is there?
well, when you don't want to be followed, a lot sometimes. More than you'd think.
Bear that in mind. No, it should be fine. We're arriving early anyways.
No, one should be able to follow us from in here, so might as well just take the direct path. No scenic route. And he puffs on his pipe. And suddenly you're all standing in a forest.
This was the stop, I take it.
No, there. He blows on the pipe again. And you're standing in a clearing next to a river with a twisted tower off in the distance to the river.
What spell
This
is
is a
this?
stop.
Can I learn this spell? This spell's so cool. What are you doing?
We're teleporting.
But you're just. This is teleport. Like, you're just doing it.
How do you mean?
I mean, just like how you're doing it. You puff on a pipe and we're somewhere else. Usually there's
Yes.
like chanting and hand waving, and usually you need a rock.
Man. Rebecca,
Yeah,
you know who you're talking to?
Oh, that chanting gets a bit boring after a while, doesn't it?
Yeah, a bit, yeah. Especially if you're trying to
Good,
be
so we're
sneaky.
agreed. And he puffs on the pipe again. And all of you would be next to a property completely surrounded in hedges. You can see the tower still off in the distance. And he turns to the two people that are accompanying y'all. And this is where I bid you adieu for now. And does the I don't know what you call it, but like the old fashioned thing where you kiss the back of the person's hand.
I don't know if that has a name.
One must observe the proper courtesies.
Yeah. And the woman would smile at you all as she walks off. The man looks directly into Morgan's eyes as if he's looking into your very soul, Morgan. And he turns around and your pants hit the ground again.
Morgan laughs this time.
And he's more childish than you.
And he'll say, I guess as he like walks away, Morgan will say out loud enough for him to hear, "So you do have a sense of humor."
You might want to get a belt. He doesn't turn back to face you.
Is my fucking belt gone? Did he steal my belt?
It is. Your belt is not there.
Oh, come on, man.
You're out like 6 copper. You didn't just take your belt. He probably destroyed your belt.
I like that belt.
Yeah, but to satisfy you this time, we'll do it without the pipe. I hope you all enjoyed your last night. Last night. At least for a while.
What does that mean? Oh, fucking eternal sun.
Clearly,
Yes.
we're going to die.
Yeah, the way you phrased that was very ominous, but yeah. Now that I know now that I remember where we're going, that makes perfect sense. But otherwise, it's like we're being kidnapped and brought to like the eternal sun or something.
We could go there if that's where you want, but it's not very
Um,
prudent.
I mean, I'm not very fire resistant. I'd rather not go to the sun. Thank you very much.
No, I suppose you're not. Oh well. And he will chant the words instead of puffing on the pipe. And you find yourselves outside a city wall with 2 suns in the sky. One of them floating over the city from your perspective, and the other one off to your left.
Been a while since I've been here.
I can't remember the last time I was in El Terrell. A very long time ago, I know that.
You were on the river just outside
I don't
of it
count
about
that
a
as
year
being
ago.
in El Terrell.
Yeah, you were in Eltergard for sure,
Yeah.
but not in actual Elturel.
That's like being at the airport in Las Vegas, and like I've been to Vegas.
more being to Vegas than I have. But yeah, you Tatooine. Yeah, you've arrived on Tatooine. Well, I have preparations to make for the council chambers that are being made here. Suppose I'll see you in a couple days. You're there for the meeting.
Is there like a rented out hotel for the council members, or are we in charge of finding our own lodgings? Probably should have asked that before we came.
Most of the council members, I would assume, have made arrangements with either their factions or their embassies here. So no designated inn as such. Not to my knowledge, anyway.
Well, finding a room is going to be a pain.
And I will say, so like this meeting, you're not worried about all the soldiers and stuff from the other places yet, so that's fine.
Yeah. But the taverns probably are going to like increase prices a little bit just to get a little bit of extra revenue from the fucking conference that's happening in town.
Yeah, Dragon Con El Terrell is really knocking prices up.
Oh, great! Another Dragon Con.
But yeah, you are standing on the opposite end of the river, and there's a causeway that crosses it, or a causeway that leads up to the gate to the city. However, as you turn back, Elminster is gone,
I'm
and
sure
you're not sure where he went.
he probably teleported like somewhere inside the city. I don't know.
Yeah, all that's left of him is the lingering scent of pipe smoke.
Any lodging recommendations you know of, Reginald?
I've never traveled to Eltergod personally, but I can ask around with the local scribes once we get in.
Yeah, do that. Can figure that out and find some place to stay for the next few days. I imagine there's like maybe we can go hunt a monster nearby or something for some extra income. Not you, Reginald. You don't have to come with us for that.
Can't believe you're taking Reginald along to kill an ancient dragon.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, it builds character. Just think how many levels he'll get.
How many levels will deprive us from siphoning off XP?
But yeah, you make your way into the city. Y'all do not have a cart, so it is. You don't have to pay to get in since you don't have a cart. You do have to sign in. Does everyone use their actual names?
I'm neutral good.
Oh
yes.
yeah. Full name. Morgan the Urban Bourbon Avrandar.
Okay.
I can write my full name this time.
I suppose Kunkwood.
Okay.
Good old Conk
Conk
Fisher.
Fisherman.
And Reginald writes down Reginald of Amphale. And yeah, easy enough. You find an inn that is recommended to Reginald. Are you paying for Reginald's lodgings as well?
Yes, because
Or
we
does he
dragged him
need to-
along.
Okay. It'll be 2 gold per day for 2 rooms.
How many days are we here?
So the council meeting is. Let me double check this to make sure. I think y'all are here. I think it's 3 days until the council meeting. Yeah,
That's what that was.
It's 4 days until the council meeting.
So we're probably gonna be here 5 days.
Yep.
And
And then
I got 10
plus you want
gold.
to put the down payment for the next like 4 months, so you just keep it.
Yeah, I got 10 gold. I'll cough up 10 gold for our stay. I am out of gold now. I have 25 copper to my name.
That's enough.
Yeah, that's more than most people.
Rebecca is rolling in money. All right, but yeah, you have 4 days of downtime, and then possibly more if y'all stay in the city after that. What would you like to do?
One thing I want to do is maybe get some quick cash. I got 10 gems of various types from the unknowable lair.
I feel like I
Unknowable
too
lair?
have things to sell.
Why am I blanking on what the unknowable layer is?
I have that in my list after the map of Brawl. So either it was in Undermountain or it was on Brawl. Or sometime after Brawl.
You wanted a unknowable layer for the
Mine
for the
Fire thing.
bank that y'all robbed, would you?
No. I also have a Beholder statue.
Okay, the beholder statue I think I know about. I'll have to look at what the value of it was.
Black powder horn, zombie beholder, vial, rancid. Epipharothator's layers, ring of the ram. Oh, ring of the ram. Fuck is that?
Reign of the Rat.
It summons a bat. You know, like the thing where like a big boxing glove comes out and just decks someone off of a spring. It's like that, but with a ram's head.
Oh.
So yeah.
I'm gonna see if I have like shit I could sell. Not really. I don't have any means of making any real income if I decided to go out and sell shit.
Map of Emerald Assassin Layer, Beta Force, Realm Space Map of Brawl. 10 gems of various type. Sending stone pairs. Yeah, okay, I know what the gems are.
Where did we get them?
That is the bank y'all robbed.
Oh.
The non-Euclidean bank. Well, the one was very Euclidean and the other was non-Euclidean. No, you wouldn't have taken gems from there. Okay, no.
The bank that we went to steal the thing for Brenda Barros.
Yeah, but y'all didn't steal anything from there.
Yeah,
other
we stole
than
the gloves and the tablet that we weren't supposed to look at, that I looked at.
Yep.
Yeah, that was it. That was all that was taken from there.
Yep.
Wasn't the priest mask also there? Didn't we find a dragon priest mask?
No, we found Bahamut's essence. Oh, maybe because like it was stored in a cult's thing, and we stole some stuff out of that because it was the cult's fucking Vault.
Occult vault. The unknowable lair.
His Bahamut's divine essence was stolen in there.
So Rebecca knows enough about valuable things that the beholder statue, you're gonna want to spend some time to sell
Okay, yeah.
to find someone that can spell it.
I'll keep that on me then. But the gems.
Ten gems of various type map of brawl. Ten
Subject.
gems of various type just doesn't tell me anything for where it came from.
I mean, I wrote down what you told me to write down. Dead gems of various types. I wrote down where I got it from. The unknowable lair.
Where does it say a noble layer?
It's in
Gifted
the
info. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because they sent the beholder statue was out of the storage hold of the spelljammer. The gem.
I wonder if like the gems were from like Undermountain.
The only unknowable layer I can think of is maybe the mind flayer inside a brawl.
Oh, yeah. That might be it.
what was his mob name? Was it like the unknowable or whatever?
I think so. I'm trying to get.
We definitely fought someone called the Unknowable, right?
Yeah, I think he was.
Was that the Alhoon?
I believe that was the Alhoon.
Yeah, because I remember I opened up a
the
thing
unknowable
and I found
one. The
10
unknowable one is his name.
Yeah. And like a jackass, I didn't write unknowable ones layer. I wrote just unknowable layer.
All right. Did Morgan and Kunk have stuff they wanted me to figure out prices for too?
No.
While I'm going through this.
Nah.
Okay. What would Morgan and Kunk be doing with their downtime?
I did suggest that maybe look into potential monster hunting we could do for cash. If they want to look into that.
Back roll me a D100.
D100?
Yep.
Hopefully that's good. Never know with the D100.
You never know.
You really don't.
Um, for the whole set of the gems, which was 10, correct?
Yes.
I closed your sheet. Okay.
Yes,
10
You
gems of
are
various types.
offered 900 gold.
I'll take it.
I did that math wrong. You offered 450 gold.
I'll take the 900.
I'll take. Yeah. I was just gonna say
I
I'll
already
take
wrote it
the
on my sheet
900.
bean. I don't know what to do.
I didn't take my hand off of the page. It's like chess.
450.
I'll round up to 500 for you.
Yeah, I'll take the 500.
That's best I could do.
Best for you.
$5.50 and we'll advertise your gem shop in Troll Skull.
I don't think that works very well this far away.
No.
They'd have a lot of other places they could sell their gems before getting there.
But you would have sold your gems, but now you need to buy new gems because you realize you fucked up and sold your spell components.
True. So looking for hunts contracts. Morhan, no, Kunk and Morgan, please both make me investigation checks.
Amazing.
Great roll.
Hold on 1 second. Investigation.
Investiture.
Better.
Okay. Kunk, you find some adventurers wanted posters for looking to help deal with bands of goblins that are causing problems to the north of Elturel that the Hell Riders just can't deal with because there is way too much stuff with the dragon cultists and all that. Morgan, you find a mission down in the woods of Sharp Teeth.
Am I moving us to the
Where
map, Dean, so
there
we can
is-
see where Elturel is relative to things?
Yes, I
I'm still
thought I
looking at
had.
Troll Skull.
That is my bad. I apologize. Let's go to
Sharp Teeth.
go to the big boy map. Go to
Even
the big
bigger
boy map. Woods, Sharp Teeth.
It's only 5 feet away. Damn.
Yeah, you could throw Kunk that far if you could catch him. That would, if you take a mission there, it is in the north edge. It would take you pretty much all of your 4 days before the meeting. But they are having issues there with what appears to be a large band of werewolves.
That could be
Ooh.
fun. Maybe we'll get a werewolf curse. That could also be fun.
Yeah.
And we could do 2 days of forced march.
I want to go after the werewolves.
Yeah.
Alright,
So if you're going overland marching, it would take you 2 days to get there, and 2 days back.
Yeah, we do a forced march the first day, and then normal normal walk the next day, so we're not exhausted for the battle.
You could also rent horses.
You know what? Let's just rent our horses. I got 400. I got 500 gold. Let's just rent horses. We need minimum 2 horses. One for Morgan, one for Morgan, one for Rebecca and Kunk. Might need a draft horse for Morgan.
And then you get the pack horse that carries your supplies. All right. So 2 horses. They're going to ask for they're going to ask for 30 gold up front.
Part of that gold
When you return,
deposit.
if you return with both horses, 10 gold will be returned to you.
Okay, yeah. And 10 gold deposit. Yep, I'll do that. 470. I don't give them 470 gold. I give them 30 gold, but now I have 470.
And here's your tip. 470 gold.
That's my collateral.
You now own the horses.
I overpaid the horses.
You now own the farm.
Wait, how much does a horse cost? Did I do that wrong? Oh, you weren't saying you actually overpaid.
No,
Okay.
if I paid 430 gold, 470 gold, I would have bought the horses and overpaid.
Yep. They then tell you it's another 2 gold for the saddles and barding.
Oh, for the son of a bitch. Why was there no deal to include it? Is that to rent as well?
Yeah,
or...
Yes.
Okay. 68. 468. Okay, yep. Paid that. Fuck.
Right.
I need to buy food. I need to eat now.
Yeah, you do.
I'll get. See, it's 1 silver for 2 days. It's 1 gold for 2 days. I'll get 20 days worth of rations for 10 gold.
Okay. Does anyone need to buy anything for preparing themselves to fight werewolves?
I mean, my fists are already magical, and the knuckle dusters are magical.
I have a silver dagger that Kunk can borrow if need be, and my rapier is magic. Kunk also has a magic bow.
I also have a +2 sword.
Oh. Well, we got a silver dagger for intimidations.
Okay. So y'all set off, and
If at some point within the next bit while we're traveling, like if Cell is done with Andromeda, I'd like to bring Andromeda in for this, so I get the healing.
okay, I would say so. This first day, you don't have her. But you'd have her the next day, so you won't have her for helping with the watches tonight.
Yep, that's fair.
So who would like to take first watch as y'all set up camp?
I'll take first watch.
Okay, go ahead and roll a perception check for me. 21.
9 + 10.
Anyone?
You see rising up to the east what appears to be a fairly large fire in the distance. You just notice it as like an orange glow off that way. And here it's not there is the second sun. You are still in Eltergard. But it's at this distance it's more like twilight from how bright it is. Which means those of you with dark vision, it's considered bright light.
I'm
But you can
blinded.
see the glow of that blaze off on the basically at the horizon, Beck.
east of us, so that would be. I don't know what that would be.
I'll point it out to the next watch.
Yep. You don't know enough about the area for where the smaller villages and that kind of stuff might be, if that could be something there. You don't recall anything about a forest off that way. But yeah, next watch goes to either Morgan or Kunk, whichever one of you wants to take it.
I'll take it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll your perception check, please.
Perception. Ooh.
You get pretty fixated on pointed out that glow. And
Takes out
and
the
you-
marshmallows, tries to roast it on the flames.
no. But you end up focusing more on that than your surroundings, but nothing seems to happen. The blaze does start dying down towards the end of your watch. And then do you also point it out to Kunk?
Yeah, I'll point it out to Conk.
Okay.
I'll be like, yeah,
Amorhan.
besides that, nothing happened.
All right. Amorhan, if you could make a perception check, please.
I cannot.
Kunk cannot perception.
Conk does not perceive.
It's faint, Kunk. But you think as you watch the fire finish dying down, you hear a chorus of howls from that direction.
Okay.
Still distant, so not seeming to be an immediate threat. But with that, your watch passes. The second sun rises. And so do your friends.
Or do
Everyone-
they?
Everyone gets 12 temp HP.
Okay. And you are able to bring Andromeda back.
Excellent. I'll fill her in on what's happened, except for the name of the guy that we're not supposed to tell the name of. I forgot the name, which is perfect because I don't want to remember the name. It's in my notes,
Do you
but I'm
tell
not going
her-
to look.
Do you tell her about the Rakshasa?
I will say hypothetically.
And you banishing a priest?
Hypothetically, if that was a cleric of Tyr, how much trouble am I in?
All of it.
Because I am upholding the law, because he's legally allowed to be there.
Yeah, but you also fought the law.
Did the law win?
Andromeda thinks about it for a minute. And if he was a real priest of Tyr, probably best to hope that you never have to be judged by the gods.
Great. I mean, sending him to Lorien was the best option, right? Like, he's not in any danger if he was a cleric.
Best option if you were going to side against him, probably.
Yeah. Basically, I'll need a really good lawyer. I better call Saul.
No, Saul. He's already booked.
Damn, he's the only good man I know.
You get to your court in front of the circle of greater power. Your trial in front of the circle of greater powers. The 12 greater deities, all there to judge you. Your lawyer appears. It's Loki in a suit.
Which Loki? The Norse god or Loki?
The tiefling.
Tiefling. I'm so fucked.
Our Loki motherfucker.
It's his co-counsel is Brandabaris.
Okay, things are not as dire.
Brandabaris is in front of the wrong pantheon, however.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But he's the
second
irrepressible
day-
scamp. They can't
Oh,
send
they
him.
can.
Oh, they can and they will.
But it's in the name, Bean. They can't repress him.
Can't believe you lose the trial and Mystra cuts you off from the weave.
It's fine. I started life as non-magic. I can end my life non-magic.
Yeah, magic can still affect you, but you can't affect it.
Morgan's disappointed in you.
For losing the case.
Yeah.
The second day of travel
Loki set me up.
passes uneventfully. The third co-counsel is Chickenpox. Passes
I'm
uneventfully
so
for
fucked.
the most part.
Everyone in the courtroom's dead. Even the gods.
As it gets towards as the non-stationary sun is working its way down in the sky, you begin approaching the edge of the wood. How far away from the wood would you like to camp tonight? Or would you like to make it to the cover of the wood to camp?
Well,
Probably make it to the cover of the wood, right?
yeah, but we got to be really up on our watch game. Because that's prime
I'll be
ambushing territory.
Fine.
But also out in the open. We're out in the open. So it's a 50-50, man. I think the
Yeah,
edge,
there's
the edge should be okay.
dragons. The edge of the woods?
Yeah.
You know, if you go into the woods tonight,
We'll find a teddy
You're in
bear
for a big
picnic.
surprise.
yeah.
I want to find a teddy bear picnic.
No, you're gonna find the
No, you-
werewolf picnic.
No, you find a dire bear picnic.
Oh god.
Oh, shit.
But what about a Direwolf 20 picnic?
Yeah, you find the dire bear wolf 20.
Dire
Picnic.
werewolf. Dire werebear.
Shadow ghost dire werebear.
I made a
Vampire.
joke nobody got.
Yeah.
Dire
And probably none of
the dire wolf 20 pack. He plays modded Minecraft.
Okay, at least somebody got it.
He make of the mod packs. He play of the mod packs. It's been a long time since I watched him, but I did used to watch him. Just for clarity though, Andromeda did not get those 12 temp HP
No.
for the timing. Also, for anyone that wants to know how stupid a dire bear was back when they existed, let me post this picture.
Wow.
Holy fuck. Thank
You
God
thought
they
dire
went
wolf
extinct.
was bad. Oh, they're not. I mean, nothing ever said they went extinct. So they're still canon to the realms. Just because they're not in the monster manual doesn't mean they're extinct. But yeah, you get inside the edge of the woods. And as night falls and you start setting up your camp, the sound of howling echoes distantly through the forest. And who would like to take the first watch?
I shall do it this time.
Andromeda shall help you.
I shall perceive.
Okay. Ooh. Andromeda points stuff out. Your friends fall asleep, and you begin hunkering in for your watch. Morgan's not necessarily like afraid of werewolves, but the sound of the howling echoing from different directions throughout the watch, a little unnerving. And this is an old forest, so it's already unnerving naturally.
The woods be alive.
Yeah, these trees have seen things. Throughout your watch, the howling slowly dies off until the last 30 minutes or so of your watch. It feels almost completely silent after having heard that for so long.
Oh, that's bad.
That's not a good sign.
At first, in that you do still hear like the noise of owls and stuff like that. Something small skittering by about 10 feet away. But so there are like the forest noises. Your watch ends. Who do you wake up for the second watch?
I'm gonna get Rebecca.
My turn. Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty quiet. Which makes the hair on my neck stand up.
Yep. So Rebecca, Morgan lays down to take his sleep. You plant your back against one of the trees nearby and start your watch. 24.
I will have my
Throughout the
rapier
first
out.
part of your watch.
Yes.
Okay.
Just to have out.
Throughout the first part of your watch, the forest noises are going like they were for Morgan, though without the howls that happened before you fell asleep. You you notice as it goes on, and you don't notice it at first because it happens slowly. But the forest noises are also petering out. No sounds of owls or things swooping through the leaves.
That's not a good sign.
And about halfway through your watch, you just catch, barely reflecting what is left of the second sun from this distance, two yellow eyes staring out of the wood at you. Across your companions from where you are.
That's an Eldritch Blast right there.
And that is where we're going to end it.
Oh!
No.
Can we go a little
As Rebecca
longer?
tries to Eldritch Blast her way out of everything.
I will say Rebecca notices many more sets of eyes after she notices that set. I don't think we can go long enough for this
For
combat.
combat, yeah. Damn.
I've been sick all day, or I would try.
That was good sesh.
Oh yeah.
I know you like legit felt bad, but that meant that the thing with Vincent Trench paid off in a way.
Oh yeah, I
It paid off
told
better than I
Dylan.
thought it would anyway.
I told Dylan in DMs, but if Bean or Beck, you heard like a loudish noise from my mic for a second, like 40 minutes ago, a silverfish started climbing up the wall behind my monitors, and I shot it with my salt gun.
I hate silverfish. They are one of the bugs that actually creeps me out for some reason.
Something about them.
Those
Beck
I
says,
don't think
"Not bug."
live where I live.
They like to be in cardboard boxes that are out in the shop that we keep stuff for work in. And you just pick up a
Roaches
cardboard
like
box
them
and
too.
a silverfish goes across your hand, and it's awful. Yeah, roaches are gross too.
Cookie booty.
Yeah, I haven't seen this bug near me.
You have. You've played Minecraft.
Yeah, not fucking silverfish. Yeah,
It was a pretty
a
big sized
different-
one as well.
A different kind of bug probably fills its niche here. I don't know what it's called though.
Imagine having a different bug in Canada that fills the same niche as a silverfish but isn't a silverfish.
What fills the niche of the rat in Alberta?
Other rodents that aren't rats.
Yeah, like they
Mice.
couldn't wipe out their chipmunk population.
Their squirrel population.
There's actually in Calgary. There's an island of black squirrels. Which is they used to be the same red squirrels as like everywhere, but they got isolated on this little island in their river valley on the Bow River, and they have evolved to be black. So and now they hate each other.
Yeah, the black squirrels have been coming in around my area lately and like trying to push out the gray squirrels, so it causes a lot of turf wars.
Oh, speaking of rats, did y'all see the best cabinet position in the United Kingdom? The cat just turned 19 years old.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
The chief
Oh.
mouser.
Chief Mouser.
It's like that's not his name. That's like the actual.
That's his title.
That's his official cabinet title, Dylan.
I love that.
Do they hold elections
What
for
a-
the chief master, or is it a hereditary position, or is it appointed?
I mean, it's you have it for life.
What
but I
happens when
don't-
you need a new one?
Yeah, I think it's
His
think
name
it's
is
appointed.
Larry.
yeah. There's a new one too, but I don't know how there's
It's been a
two.
thing since 1515. So the title was
Yeah,
first
just-
used
well, I did
around
have the-
1997.
Yeah. It's appointed by the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom.
Larry met Barack Obama.
No set length, ends on retirement or death.
List of chief
Retirement.
mousers. Rufus, popularly nicknamed Treasury Bill. Peter.
Larry
Bob.
has served under 6 prime ministers.
Nelson. Wait, Larry served under 6? I mean, one of them was Liz Truss, which lasted, her prime ministery lasted had a lettuce. There's Nelson, Peter 2, Peter 3, Peta, Wilberforce,
Wilberforce, yeah.
Humphrey, Sybil, Larry, Larry's the current. Freya did not last long.
No, and was also concurrent with Larry. Which I don't
What happened
understand
to Freya?
that.
Did she die?
She has a
How
Wikipedia
is she
page.
succeeded by Larry when Larry started before her?
Yeah, she also was alive still. She didn't die until 22.
That's the retirement.
Yeah, she retired. In September 2012, Freya shared the role of Chief Mouser to the Cabinet Office with Larry. In November 2014, she was retired from the position to the Kent countryside, but ended up staying in the Oval area of London. She died in August 2022, age 13.
Larry has served under David Cameron, Theresa May, Boris Johnson, Liz Truss, Rishi Sunak, and Keir Starmer.
I'm glad for those last two names. Beck just added letters that don't exist in those names.
What do you mean?
You said Sunark. There is no R in Sunak, and
Oh my!
you said
fucking God.
Starmare when there's only an E.
I mean, I can see the pronunciation of Starmare. I know it's not correct.
I have
but
issues,
I can see that one.
man.
I have issues. Well, at least he admits it now.
Yeah, it's a
So
disability.
what happens when a society doesn't have rats? You can't read British names.
Ratless society.
Ratless society.
There's a direct correlation, an inverse correlation.
Correlation does not equal causation.